So one of the things that came out yesterday that you mightn't have heard about was Barbara Bush has died. Now, this has obviously left a lot of the conservatives upset because, you know, she's a Republican figure, she's Bush, whatever. And a lot of the liberals are jumping over the moon. However, one professor who celebrated Barbara Bush's death on Twitter is now on leave. And this is where it gets very, very interesting. Moral of the story, guys, is don't get too cocky when you're on Twitter because it might bite you in the butt. But let's jump into the story, see what she has to say. Fresno State Professor Randa, Jarrar, might be mispronouncing, has requested leave from her teaching duties this spring, according to her Twitter account and information provided to Breitbart News by the university. Jarrar, a professor of English at Fresno State, is facing quite the backlash after she published several tweets celebrating the death of former First Lady Barbara Bush. Barbara Bush was generous and smart, an amazing racist who, along with her husband, raised the war criminal. Something out of here with your nice words, Jarrar tweeted on Tuesday. In a separate tweet, Jarrar said that the news made her happy because Barbara Bush's death likely made George W. Bush upset. And look, at the end of the day, I'm not a fan of George W. Bush. I'm really not. But celebrating the death of someone's wife is just low-hanging fruit and really disgustful. But let's jump into it. After Jarrar's tweet involved a tirade of responses, the professor bragged that she could never be fired because she had tenure. Don't know how that would work. I know you're more protected, but I don't know if you could still be fired or not. I wouldn't go banking on that. Sweetie, I work as tenure professor, she tweeted at one user. I make $100K a year doing that. It shows. I will never be fired. I always have people wanting to hear what I have to say. Even you are one of them. Following the backlash, Jarrar said on a Twitter account to private, she edited her tweet biography to add the line, currently on leave from Fresno State. In comment to Breitbart News, Fiasco said that the Professor Jarrar has requested a leave for the spring semester and will not be teaching classes. In a public statement, Fresno State President Joseph Crasco said that he was concerned by the remarks Jarrar made about Bush on Twitter. On behalf of Fresno State, I extend my deepest condolences to the Bush family on loss of our former First Lady, Barbara Bush. We share the deepest concerns expressed by others over the personal comments made today by Professor Randa Jarrar and Professor in English Department at Fresno State. Her statements were made as a private citizen, do not represent a Fresno State. Professor Jarrar's expressed personal views and commentary are obviously contrary to the core values of our university, which include respect and empathy for individuals of a diverse point of view and sincere commitment to mutual understanding and process. This is not the first incident at Fresno State featuring a crazed professor. In November, Fresno State Professor Gregory Tatchett was forced by court to pay a $17,000 fine after he was caught on camera erasing a chalkboard message for a pro-life student group. So they seem very left-leaning, don't they? Look, at the end of the day, what's the takeaway from all this? If you work as a professor for... Look, I don't want to say you can't express your point of view. I fully understand that and I fully respect her right. But the left have made a habit of going after people who do the same thing on the right. You can't be surprised when people turn the tables and start doing it to your side of the politics. Now look, obviously what she said, look, I don't appreciate what she said. I don't like what she had to say. I'll stand up for her right to say it because it just shows you how bigoted and how much of a person she really is. But at the end of the day, I still think she should have the right to say it because, let's face it, shows you how bad she really is as a person. But yeah, obviously at the end of the day, guys, look, obviously she's just a crazed left-leaning professor. You know, colour me shocks. You know, the colleges are becoming an institution for making Marxism. Who would have thought? But, you know, like I say, you know, yeah, really, it's... as for her being on holidays, yeah, they probably asked her to go. I would say they probably said, look, you made these comments on Twitter. You reckon you can't be fired? We'll challenge that theory. Go on holidays for 6 months or a month or 3 months or whatever it is. And, or that or we'll fire you. That's what I reckon happened. They gave her 2 options. Go on holidays or get fired. Or something along those lines. That's my understanding anyway. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think she went on holidays because of unrelated matters? Or do you think she went on holidays because of her comments on Twitter? Do you support her right to say what she wants for freedom of speech? Or do you think she should have kept her mouth shut? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new, channel welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.